Uma coisa que eu tinha comentado também, uma coisa que eu gosto deste Death Stranding é que as missões secundárias são muito melhores do que as do original. As do original tinhas a dar 50 km de entrega a entrega. Neste é tipo, entregas assim, minúsculas. Tipo, vai lá, pega o item e pronto. Do 3, porque o episódio 2 era literalmente aquelas cutscenes depois da morte da Lu e depois começa logo o 3. É só cutscenes o episódio 2. 3. Drawbridge. 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 Opa. Mãe, ela está a gozar comigo. Estou a ser gozado. Na minha própria casa.
Tens 2 anos agora, não significa que menos alguma coisa. Não acredito que a luta de morrer.
Vamos ver qual é a explicação que vão dar.
You know, it looks as though you've been issued a few different hats, Sam. Why not experiment?
Eu acho que houve ali uma referência porque foi do Homem ao Sam. Sam vai meter no rabo e assim, o que é que tu estás a fazer? Vai meter no rabo, por amor de Deus, mete-me à frente. Eu acho, eu tenho quase a certeza que isso é uma referência ao Mimi.
Tasty, Sam. I hope it's not too much to ask that you continue to take me with you into the field. I know a thing or two about BTs and the dead, after all. Some of it might come in handy. Out of curiosity, Sam, did you notice that the mirror above your sink displays images of the outside world? These images change as we travel and actually show what's waiting for us outside the DHV Magellan when we disembark. Prolonged living inside an enclosed space can be bad for one's mental health due to the unchanging environment. That's why I asked Tarman to implement this particular feature. A digital photo frame, so to speak. An easy to understand name, don't you think? Though I'm the only one who calls it that. Anyway, it'll give you a preview of our surroundings. That's sure to have
Mas é que eu estava a pensar é que este jogo consegue combinar bem a história e o gameplay, porque uma coisa que temos de ser sinceros, o primeiro Death Stranding, tu tens 2 horas de cutscene e só aí é que começas a jogar o jogo. Aqui eles misturam bem o equilíbrio entre gameplay e história.
have associates who've already established themselves on the ground. I expect you'll run into them from time to time. I don't really...
Tomar bem, realmente eu já tinha tomado bem, mas está bem. Mãe. Opa. Olha as visões, olha as visões.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Another curious vision.
right, Sam. Let me give you a rundown of your new job. The big one. It's the same deal as America. The people here are isolated. The cities are cut off from one another. And so, to bring all of Australia into the Cairo network, we want you to cross the continent and link up key locations using your Cupid. To begin with, you'll connect several facilities in sequence on your way to the closest city to here, West Fort Knott. Charlie will brief you on the order that will take you to the first facility.
Your first destination is home to what they're calling the government. They seek to establish a new administration to fill the void left by Australia's collapse. As the concept of formal governance is a distant memory to most, they opted for a simple name. These people are currently suffering from the effects of severe chiral contamination. But with UCA technology, they should be able to make a full recovery. The cargo you'll be entrusted with contains everything they need for their treatment. If we can deliver it and earn their trust, they should be amenable to joining the chiral network. Needless to say, it's their business to know the current lay of the land, and we would benefit from their support. We're already seeing anomalous chiralium readings throughout Australia. There's even a BT area not far from where we are now. A BB pod should allow you to use your Ultra deck to ascertain the location of BTs, but it's unclear if that pod will function correctly at this time. Proceed with the utmost caution.
Charlie may be our patron, but he likes to get his hands dirty whenever he can. He's been an excellent advisor to us as well. I say this to assure you that any instructions Charlie gives have been discussed with and approved by me. All right, let's get to it. Review the details of the main order on the delivery terminal.
Ok. Entrega de descontaminante quiral na base do governo. Sam recebe mais pormenores sobre a sua missão a bordo da THV Magellan. Se todo o continente australiano puder ser conectado à rede de quiral, espera-se que apareçam novos portais de placas. Por sua vez, esses portais permitirão que a rede se expanda a novos territórios. Como tal, a missão atual de Drawbridge é a primeira etapa para salvar a humanidade da maré da morte. A primeira etapa é expandir a rede quiral até o nó do Forte Ocidental F1. Para fazer isso, vais ter de entregar encomendas em vários locais ao longo do caminho. Liga de cada um deles à rede. A primeira paragem é a base do governo. É lá que residem neste momento os membros sobreviventes do governo interno que está a tentar reconstruir o Estado australiano. Conectar a sede à rede quiral deve garantir que te fornecerão informações úteis no futuro. No entanto, parece que os residentes do abrigo estão a sofrer atualmente contaminação quiral devido à aproximação a uma zona de EPs. Se entregam um descontaminante quiral na base do governo.
Updating with new data supplied by Drawbridge from outside chiral network coverage.
Sam, this is Charlie. APAS has been analyzing your actions so far, and it seems it's added some new upgrades tailored to your preferred way of working. It's my understanding that additional servers are currently being installed on several beaches, which should result in a marked increase in APAS's processing power. Due to the timeless nature of the beach, the potential to boost APAS's capabilities is infinite. Its analysis will therefore grow more comprehensive as you complete more orders, meaning you can expect additional enhancements to become available soon. Experiment with them and see what you like.
Pode ser top. Você pode tirar daqui.
available.
Juramento pessoal. É uma espingarda. Oh,
Feels good.
agora podes fabricar artigos diferentes ao mesmo tempo. Escolhe. Maybe it's over above the night. Shall rise above the name of falling. Wait till you come into the light.
Chamaste? Diz.
That's the spirit. toward you.
Shuttle. That's shuttle.
Your ultra deck's twitching. There must be a BT somewhere nearby. Keep an eye on your ultra deck's movements as you proceed.
Think I'll be able to see it now. Por um caminho que suave. Parece. Ouviu? Samuel, mano! Shit, not again. Holy mother of Jesus, what the fuck are you? Get the fuck away. Get the fuck away. Well, acho que também deu o caminho que mais me lixou, né? Epá, é possível, vamos tentar. O máximo que acontece é eu espato-me daqui, mas. Sem controle, por amor de Deus! Está tranquilo, está tranquilo. Mas pronto, estou cuidado. Viu?
Muito.
Acho que está a falar com o pão. Sério?
Good day, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your order.
You're that bloke with drawbridge, aren't you? So you really came, eh? Cut straight through BT territory just to bring us our cargo.
That's quite a feat. Been waiting a long time for someone like you to show up. Let's see how well you're able to handle our delivery. I don't know what to say, other than great job, Porter. Like everyone says, you're a man people can count on. Already put that decontamination unit to good use. The chiralium levels had really gotten out of hand, so you couldn't have come at a better time. Thanks. Anyway, go ahead and connect us with that Cupid or whatever it is.
Velho Watts.
Now displaying your current score grade.
A chiral communications transmission. With this network at our disposal, we might be able to make our dream a reality. We want to build a world where even the weakest among us have a chance. A world where people come together to stand against those who embrace violence. Ever since the Death Stranding, this continent has been afflicted by terrible environmental changes. It was bad enough, but out of nowhere, the anomalies became a hell of a lot more dramatic. Skyrocketing levels of chiral contamination. Those bloody watcher things coming out of the woodwork. Didn't realise it at the time, but the escalation of all this insanity coincided with the UCA's connection to the network and the appearance of the plate gate. The chiral network is causing instability beyond the reach of its coverage, which means the only way to fix it is to link up all of Australia. At least, that's what we here believe. To support your efforts, we've shared the data we have about the continent with your people, information about the brigands and so on. Use it to the best of your ability.
Qual a situação
We're not
mais
doing any
estranha?
better than the UCA or Mexico, I'm afraid. Only difference is the presence of armed belligerents we call brigands, as well as a new type of BT we've been seeing all over lately. The brigands have been trying to bring us to heel and are a right pain in the ass. They've got an irrational enmity for new tech like the chiral network, you see. We've also been seeing major earthquakes all over the continent, as well as devastating floods due to heavy tidefall. You can have your work cut out for you while you're down under, that's for sure.
Projetos que partilhaste?
Take the bowler gun, for example. With our data, we were able to improve and refine the design of the APAC standard issue model. You can charge it now to fire projectiles with a narrower spread. Perfect for taking down hard-to-reach targets with precision. And then, there's backpack customization. We've developed a number of unique attachments that can be equipped to the pack you're currently carrying. Stuff I guarantee will give you an edge in a fight. You might consider bringing this gear with you when you're prepping for your next run. Oh, and last but not least, we patched through an Odradek update that allows its sensor to pick up living beings and other entities. It's an improvement that builds on the sensor's existing functionality. Anything it detects will be visible to you as a silhouette for a brief time. I'm sure it'll come in handy down the road.
Contaminação viral era bastante má.
Take the bowler with that. You can, and that we've you might. Due to our proximity to a BT area, this shelter was subject to significant chiral contamination. Said area has also been the source of a new type of BT. Unlike the usual sort, These ones are able to see us. Clear as day. As such, we've taken to calling the buggers Watchers. And they're every bit as dangerous as any other PT. You're gonna want to steer clear at all costs.
Vou continuar.
Before I forget, there's a request I wanted to send your way. I know you're eager to hit the road and make progress, but I promise you, this is more than worth the trouble. It's a delivery for the lone commander, who lives not too far from here. He's an old ally who provided us with support for all matters military. He's also a crack shot with a sniper rifle. But after this and that, we went our separate ways. And he retired to a shelter off to the east. Can be a hard man to please, but if we could enlist his help again, I'm sure he'd provide us with all kinds of useful information. Data and schematics that might prove invaluable for your work. Especially if you're the type who likes to fight first and ask questions later. Should help us all combat the brigands a damn sight more effectively in any case. I filed this request as a sub-order, so check the terminal if you're interested in taking on extra work.
That was excellent work, Sam. With the government now part of the Cairo network, we've successfully completed the first step in our journey to connect all of Australia. I want to thank you for making this possible. Well done. To extend network coverage as far as West Fort Knob, our next order of business will be to link up the Western Environmental Observatory. The associated order is ready for you. This one may well place you in considerable danger, so be sure to take extra care when selecting your equipment. Access the delivery terminal here to
O
pick up this main
caminho
order
para
and get
aquilo, só que
underway.
aqui é esta entrega que. Sim. Não, está alto. Nada por aqui. Não, é o clipe aqui desta fase.
A new sub-order is now available for you.
Carga frágil. Entrega a espingardas desmontada ao comandante solitário. O governo apresentou-te a um prepper conhecido como comandante solitário. É um sniper bastante habilidoso e com muita experiência e conhecimento de combate. Aparenta estar disposto a partilhar partes do que sabe contigo se conseguires realizar o pedido dele. O comandante solitário quer que entregue a sua adorada espingarda de sniper, uma arma especializada feita de acordo com as suas especificações. A espingarda é grande, mas foi desmontada e colocada numa série de contentores de carga para o transporte. A mínima pancada pode afetar a precisão excepcional da espingarda, pelo que foi considerada carga frágil e deve ser manuseada com muito cuidado. Entrega a espingarda desmontada ao comandante solitário para garantir a proteção dele. Ok, então vai fazer isso.
This cargo has been designated breakable.
Hello, Sam. This is Charlie. To aid you in your future orders, we prepared porter suits with camo patterns tailor-made for the Australian environment. We've also provided you with a new basic porter suit with customizable colors. Moving forward, I imagine you'll want to adjust your appearance based on the terrain and your personal
Metal Gear?
preferences at the time. Try experimenting with your options.
Agora tu tens fatos que camuflam no ambiente para. Deve ser aqui uma personalização. Não, isto é para mexer emblemas, mas agora tens componentes. Bolsa de granadas, contentor de munições adicionais ou protetor de retaguarda. Não que eu gaste. Quer dizer, poder posso. Eu tenho, acho que tenho tudo o que é preciso para. Bom, permite-me só identificar. Isso eu não tenho. Pois. Temos aqui também um contentor de munições. E temos aqui também a proteção às costas. Isso é a coisa que vai nas costas, não é? Acho que isso é só como. Isso acho que não tem importância como fica. Está a ver que tem. Para gritar aqui no personalizar. Ok. Temos camuflagem preta. Desértico, se calhar vou com o desértico, não? Vou deixar aqui os pontinhos. Balas melhoradas, ok. Ok. Tá, auto-organizado. Deixa eu ver se há só aqui alguma coisa que não preciso estar a levar. Deixa eu ver. Deixa eu ver aqui como está. Opa. A inundação de correntes está a causar estragos nos seguintes locais. Não vou passar pelo rio, por isso estou tranquilo. Deixa eu só fazer. Deixa isto continuar. Ok, então. Pronto, os trajetos quase. Ok. Deixa eu só ver se eu tenho isso aqui. Isso é tudo principal, não tem que voltar aqui. Não. Aqui diz que lá tem uma coisa que seja reciclável. Foi isso. Também sim, temos cristais. Ok. Onde vai entregar a espingarda?
Sam, I can perform reconnaissance for you if you like. After all, there's no telling what might be waiting for us ahead.
Exatamente para fazer o levantamento da sua. Oh! Aqui está. Câmara
Here
Dom.
we go.
That's cool. That's cool, ok.
All right, I'm coming in. Okay.
Olha o que é que tu podes fazer. O Tolman tem uma câmera com ele, o que tu podes fazer é agarrar nele. Ele vira uma câmera para tu.
Let's catch up. Ouch.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care.
Ok. Aqui uma questão.
Remember to rest, Sam.
Oh! A escada automática. Oh shit. Boa. Tem problemas de mental stress. Sepa! E tem essas. Ah, é uma escala digamos. Au!
Alô? Olá, meu amor. Como estás, meu? Estás boa? Ainda bem. Eu também. Eu também estou bem. Como está a tua avó? Está boa? Ainda bem. Ai, que preguiça de sono. Sim.
Dei ela. A Mel pode falar com o Tom.
Ok, já foi. Acho que a Mel já foi falar comigo. Já estou. Vou devolver o telemóvel à minha mãe, está bem? Beijinho. Isto
Tá?
não era para
Obrigado. Shit, eu pensava que era uma escada que estava posta, não uma escada que estava dropada aqui. Oh, só foder. Fuck.
Good evening, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised.
Wasn't expecting a porter of all people to drop by. Most folks would have had Buckley's chance of making it out this far. Betting it was the government that sent you my way. They've got an eye for talent. That is one flawless looking delivery. Bring on the next. Where on earth did you find this? I was sure it was gone for good. Thanks, mate.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I appreciate what you've done for me, really. But I'm afraid I can't agree to becoming a part of this chiral network of yours. To be frank, I don't trust you drawbridge people yet. There's also no end to the dangers in these parts. And if you haven't got what it takes to face them, you'll die like all the rest. Complete my latest order, though, and I might be persuaded to reconsider. If it strikes you as an unreasonable request, you may as well go home now. There's no shame in recognizing when you're out of your depth. You gotta know what you can and can't handle if you want to survive out here. All of which is to say you shouldn't go off half-cocked and throw your life away. Are we clear?
Recupera as recordações na zona de RPs. O comandante solitário ainda guarda alguma desconfiança em relação a Sam. Preocupa-o que meros civis coloquem em perigo e desperdicem as suas vidas. Para ganhar a confiança dele, tens de fazer o que ele pede e demonstrar o que consegues fazer. Esta encomenda envolve a recuperação de recordações que parecem ser muito importantes para o comandante solitário. Normalmente, as recordações estão submergidas no Alcatrão, mas alterações nas correntes de Alcatrão trazem-nas para a Terra ocasionalmente. No entanto, há observadores por perto, o que significa que a operação de recuperação vai ser perigosa. Recupera as recordações dos amigos dele na zona de EPs para ganhar a confiança do comandante solitário.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Ugh. Vai ficar foda.
Looks like you have what was requested. All that remains now is to drop it off.
Para voltar tudo. Para voltar tudo.
Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
It's too close.
The delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Well, this.
Have a go at that. You actually managed to bring it back, did you? I'm genuinely surprised. Let me get a closer look at it. Good on you. Couldn't have asked for better service. I suppose I ought to hold up my end of the bargain. Get out your Cupid and finish the job.
Comandante solitário. Espingarda de sniper munições tranquilizantes. Espingarda de longo alcance que usa munições tranquilizantes não letais, ideal para neutralizar alvos únicos a uma distância segura. Este está equipado com mira variável com 2 munições de zoom. Tem respiração para visualizar a arma, mas tem atenção que faz um ruído intenso quando é disparada. Granada de fumo.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
So this is what it's like being all hooked up and wired in. At any rate, looks like the schematics for my trusty shooter and darling little smoke grenades are in your hands now. The form is a custom design of mine. Uses tranquilizer darts. Makes a hell of a bang when fired though. So keep that in mind. It's a shame our paths couldn't have crossed sooner. Maybe this world of ours wouldn't have been so divided. And maybe my mates wouldn't have had to die.
Granadas de fumo.
Hey now, don't knock them till you've tried them, alright? Granted, you can't neutralize an enemy with one. But they are effective at blinding them and giving you cover. Far more than you probably realise. And even if they do open fire, you'll find that their chances of actually hitting you are slim to none. Which means that even if you've alerted them with one of your own shots, you'll have no trouble disengaging and repositioning. Properly utilised, they're a great tool for disrupting enemy attacks and buying you room to regroup. Furthermore, if you happen to have a sensor or something similar on hand, you can use it to track enemies through the smoke, making things pretty one-sided. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. Or, if you're the kind of bloke who'd rather get up close and personal, you can chuck one at their feet, waltz right up to them unseen, turn a firefight into a fist fight. I assure you, once you've learned how to use these little beauties to their full potential, you'll have a heap of new tactics at your disposal. Experiment, see for yourself.
Arma de confiança.
My sniper rifle. It's configured to fire tranquilizing rounds. An ideal choice for those who prefer to get the job done without undue bloodshed. Bit of advice though, make sure you engage your enemies at a healthy distance. It's not a silenced weapon, so fire too close and they'll be all over you before you have time to react. And don't think about taking a shot until you've planned your next move. Any sniper worth their salt stays mobile, constantly securing new vantage points to evade detection. Oh, And always remember to account for bullet drop when shooting at extreme ranges. In a nutshell, you might need to aim at a point a notch or two above your target, depending on the distance. And finally, you want to hold your breath to steady your aim before gently pulling the trigger. Having left that life behind, I've no need for guns any longer, but that doesn't mean they can't be of use to you. It may sound like a bit of a yarn, but my friends and I supported the government's plans to rebuild Australia. To defend ourselves against those who had other ideas, we had no choice but to take up arms. It ended up costing most of us our lives. All because of me. The Commander. You've seen what became of them. My mates are the Watchers scattered all over this hill. Mixed in with all the enemies we slaughtered. And for what? Deep down, we were all the same. Blokes who called this land our home. Was it worth all the struggle, all the bloodshed, for the world we shared to be reduced to this? So, I left the military behind. Decided I had to go it alone. I had to figure things out. Were we all just doomed to die and become Watchers? Was that the only way for us to come together? Now, fuck that. There was another way. Before it all went to hell, we should have tried to find common ground. And now, with your chiral network, that might finally be feasible. Working with the government too, maybe. For all that and more, I hope you don't let me down. Righto, Sam. I know you got places to be, but an order just came in that caught my eye. Seems our friends over at the government shelter might be in a bit of strife. If you're willing to look into it, you can review the details by checking the sub-orders on the delivery terminal here. Might be a good occasion to fabricate
Isto são missões secundárias.
if you take my meaning. Anyway, think it over, would you?
Com o intuito de superar a dor devastadora que sente na sequência da morte do Lu, sempre parte uma missão para conectar, sempre começa por conectar e liberar. Governo barra Velho Oz. Após a maré da morte, muitos sobreviventes na Austrália quiseram reconstruir-se a nossa... Eu não vou ler isto tudo porque... é bué. Isto é algo para se ler depois de se acabar o jogo.
Não sei se é assim.
Não, porque isto vai atualizando cada vez que tu vais avançando. Por isso, depois uma pessoa perde um pouco. Ok.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated.
Recupera todo o equipamento de reconhecimento dos salteadores. Ok, o governo tem uma encomenda nova para Sam. Parece que os batedores dos salteadores estabeleceram uma pequena base na zona rochosa perto da base do governo, onde decidiram realizar operações de reconhecimento. Por isso, a base do governo parece correr bastante perigo. Os batedores de salteadores têm equipamento de reconhecimento. Se todo esse equipamento pudesse ser recuperado, isso poria fim aos seus planos. Além disso, governo provavelmente poderia usar o equipamento dos salteadores contra eles, ao fazer seu próprio reconhecimento, para neutralizar as ameaças dos salteadores recobertas do equipamento de reconhecimento dele. Ok. Deixa eu estar aqui.
Someone's out there.
A word of warning, Sam. That sniper rifle doesn't appear to be equipped with a suppressor, meaning it will make considerable noise when fired. Take care not to attract the enemy's attention.